Hello, this is Jeff Crabtree, and welcome to the Iron Patriot podcast. In episode 6, I'll be talking about my 6th appearance on Kill Tony. Right before this show, Tony and Brian had traveled to Canada to perform stand-up comedy. While there, they said people were walking up and saying my catchphrases.
Another great thing about about Toronto is that a lot of people came up to me just going like, what's that catchphrase you say?
For every life you save, there's a million new ways to die.
Yeah, people were just doing that in Toronto.
Right. I have to ask you something, Tony.
Yeah, sure.
I noticed on Twitter that you referenced Jimi Hendrix and said that you touched the sky. I was wondering if you brought me any weed from Canada so I can touch the sky.
No, I didn't bring you any weed from Canada. Luckily, I have California pot, though.
That's cool.
And let's be honest, everyone in Canada that had the California weed, that was the best weed.
And totally, and they do, and they're like, man, this is sweet. This is some fucking Cali grown. And I'm like, that's what I've been smoking for the last 7 years.
After talking about Canada, Tony wanted to ask if I liked the joint he gave me the week before. This launched us into a deep discussion about the mysteries of the universe.
That joint that I gave you last week after the show for your participation of it. How did that work? How did that work out for you?
I'm having very mystical feelings when I smoke that weed. I start pondering the mysteries of the universe. I realize that we're all at the center of our own universe, and it's all an illusion. Like that Corey guy of Glee, he just died in your imagination. In another universe, he's going on and having a nice life with Leah Michelle.
Absolutely.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I believe that I die almost once a week, and I think that every time that I feel like, what? How the fuck did I make it home or whatever?
Yeah.
I think I died, and then somewhere there's a Tony crying with the shirt off outside my funeral.
Yeah.
Having a brownout, which is where he's just shitting himself.
So, Patriot, just one more question. Like, when you say pondering the mysteries of the universe, like, what's another one?
What's another
thing you were thinking of? I don't know.
Well, the thing that trips me out is we'll never know where we came from in the beginning, how we came from nothing to be something, because we'll be like a cat chasing its own tail. We'll never know where we came in the beginning, but why can't we be God? We're God. There is no God. We're not creatures. We're the creator. We are God. Each one of us are imagining this.
I love the Iron Patriot, everybody. Passionate. He's in the game tonight, man. He's dialed in. I love it.
Well, it's true, though, what he's saying. We're our own gods. That, like, your
It's a
universe
mystery
is
we'll
not
never
my universe.
understand.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that it's not true. It's coming from our imagination. You know, the sun is 1,000,000 times bigger than the earth. And then they found stars that are 1,000,000 times bigger than the sun. And so on and so on. But then you start to feel insignificant if you look at it that way. But when you realize it's our imagination, you realize it's us. You know, you don't start thinking in that insignificant way, like, oh, it's so big, I'm just this little, you know.
Why do I get the feeling that joint I gave you, last Monday, why do I get the feeling that you waited 7 days to smoke it right before the show?
No, I want more. I like when you're making a weed.
Just give him a taste, Tony.
I want more. He sounds, it's a moment where he sounds so human when he's asking for pot. Like, oh no, I want more, please. No mystery about that.
It's nice to escape the sober thoughts of the day.
The silver thoughts?
The sober, the worrisome thoughts.
So
The thoughts
true.
thinking about reality of your bills and all that shit.
So
I
true.
agree.
Fuck yeah, man. One more time for the Patriot as we are about to bring up tonight's guest.
Tony, Brian, and the guest David Taylor gave most of the feedback on this episode. At one point, though, Tony even asked me to chime in. Here I am interacting with the comedian Russ Gutin.
Patriot, what'd you think of what Russ said?
If you turn out to be Macaulay Culkin, that could be okay if you're a mother.
Yeah, it worked out great for Macaulay. A history of sexual abuse and heroin addiction.
Yeah.
Man, sounds perfect.
Yes.
Sign me up.
And also Michael Jackson shriveled his balls too.
Yeah, but I don't know. He got some money. His younger brother's doing pretty good. I just saw him in a movie called 12 today.
Is Macaulay Culkin Australian? Did I miss that?
Wait, Patriot, what movie did you said you saw a movie today?
Just the younger brother of Macaulay Culkin. We shouldn't be talking about that yet.
No,
That's
Kieran
my show.
Culkin, right? He was in Igby Goes Down.
Kieran, I mean, Patriot.
There are multiple younger Culkin brothers.
Yes, there's many Culkins.
One of them bangs Scarlett Johansson.
Patriot, did you see the movie today, you said?
Yeah, on Netflix.
Oh, on Netflix.
Yeah, I also saw a nice documentary on Carol Channing.
Oh, great.
She's 92 now.
Look at you, just living the
That's
life.
good to know. Oh my God.
If you're wondering what the Patriot does in the afternoon.
Is there nothing the Iron Patriot can't do?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you, she's definitely making it into my possible Deadpool list for next year. I'd rather
Who?
Carol Channing.
Yeah. She sang Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend before Marilyn Monroe
Oh my
in
God.
1949.
Whoa, suck on that, Marilyn.
Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
This is like the
Wait a second.
Wait. Everybody calm down.
Everybody just relax. Patriot, can you hit that note for us one more time?
Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
Yes. That was great. I didn't know Don Cheadle could sing. That's amazing. He can do everything.
I'm Norm Osborn. I'm the comic book Iron Patriot.
Oh, all right. Let's not get crazy.
Take it easy on him,
No,
Russ.
I know. I
He's
know.
security.
He's right. I said he's right. No, whoa. I didn't want to.
He's doing impressions through a phone.
No, he's doing Iron Patriot as Carol Channing. I take my hat off to him.
Can you do it just one more time for me, Patriot?
Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
That's really, really wasted on heterosexuals.
After I left Kill Tony, there were many other comedians who played the Patriot. One of those comedians was Joshua Merowitz. He played the autistic Patriot on Kill Tony episodes 52, 57, and 60. Here he is before all that.
How's it going, guys? My name is Joshua Merowitz. I have Asperger's, which is a form of autism, so I cannot relate to shit. One of the main facets of Asperger's is anxiety. I get some horrible anxiety attacks. I got one recently. It sucks shit. You see, some schmuck decided to come up to me and he decided, hey, to tell me that the movie Demolition Man sucks, and my brain just fucking broke. Like, I went into the mental fetal position for like 2 weeks. It was not fun. That's when I started the food joke. I'm not happy about my torso. It looks horrible. If you're gonna tell by air between my junk and my man boobs, I like to eat. Look at this shit. It looks like a sad ghost. It looks like, by the way, it looks like a grumpy ghost. I can't have nice things. And also it looks like the Elephant Man trying to phrase the question, who? Alright, Joshua Mars.
Okay.
After Joshua's set, I made the mistake of suggesting that he perform on the Ding Dong Show.
I've seen you do that, and I like it.
Can I add something? I think a good show for him would be the Ding Dong Show.
No! No! Can I say something? I'm nobody's retard, motherfucker.
Relax.
Listen to me, because it's good
You
show.
relax. See, just relax.
Last week I watched the Ding Dong Show last week, and there was an older Armenian gentleman that they had let him take his shirt off, and he had liver spots and man boobs.
Patriot, check it out, dude. I need you more on the security end of things and less on the producer idea, like creating empires.
It just got me thinking because of the shirt off.
Yeah.
Well, you're rushing to judgment.
By the way, Nobody's Retard would be a great name for the
I'm nobody's fucking retard.
But with that said, neither are the members of the Ding Dong Show. It's not an insult to be, part of that. It's a very fun show. I watch it all the time. It's so much fun.
It kind of gives me douche.
However, it's not right for you because you want to be a stand-up comedian.
Thank.
So don't let people freak you out when
I know. When they first came here, people were
and
like,
I wouldn't call them retards. That's not cool.
No, I'm saying to when it applies.
Just call them trannies.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh. You don't let anybody stop you from calling people retards. You're a comedian. That is your God-given gift. You go around calling people retards. It's cool with everybody.
I'm nobody's retard, motherfucker.
There we go.
There you go. He's back to that tech trick. I love it. I'm learning something here.
After Sarah Mostajabi's set, David Taylor made the mistake of suggesting that she perform with an accent.
Like, she seems very comfortable on stage.
Yeah.
Women usually are very comfortable at the beginning because they're used to being stared at. And then they kind of don't get any better because they're just getting constant praise. For no reason. But they don't have to improve. Again, Whitney has a television show, so you don't need to focus on improvement. The name Mustajabi is your fucking ticket in entertainment, never Ellis Island now. There are always going to be fucking opportunities for a brown woman. So if I were you, I wouldn't necessarily hammer the stereotype so hard. I would do the ridiculous thing where people talk about their family and do that fucking stupid accent that none of these parents have ever sounded like.
I don't want to fucking. I hate that.
Wait, hold on a second. You don't want to do that, but then you just did 45 seconds about screaming jihad with your pussy? Let's not act like...
I've been in this for a fucking month, so I would appreciate some actual advice and less dickholery. That would be cool.
Whoa. That wasn't even dickholery.
No, that really wasn't. I'm saying choose your integrity.
Where are you going?
I'm still listening. I just like...
Oh man, you are on double probation watch. You better get back on stage, young lady. You think you're... What the fuck? Huh? Yeah, the cat is angry.
So you really think that I should do like where I make like the Persian dad voice and...
Honestly,
okay, everybody. Isn't that what your dad sounds like?
Yeah.
No, I mean it's just so many, especially Persian comics, they all do that.
Okay,
and they're not talking about the sweater and the jihad. I mean, you hit every single stereotype. It's unbelievable. So you're saying that one stereotype's bad and one isn't.
The only two other Persian comics I've seen that both did that, so that's why I didn't do it.
Did what?
The voice, like the...
Yeah.
So you did the only thing that you saw them do.
I did something I hadn't seen them do. Because I haven't.
But you have seen them all make hairy jokes and shaving jokes.
Something on fire, by the way.
It does smell like
No, don't worry. We have our crack team of the former general manager's imaginary father working on that. No question, that's great.
Jonas Suspicious.
Oh, is that who won?
Yeah.
Fuck, he had a great first round. Did you watch?
Oh, come on. Anyway, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
We're talking about a home run derby that's going to be 2 weeks before anybody hears this. So. Sarah, you seem furiously angry. Like, what? You're just like giving us these looks like we're supposed to be blown away by.
Are you bragging?
No, just the last...
Excuse me, what did you just ask?
The fact that he asked you to do the voice is what offends you this much?
I'm not going to go into it.
I don't think you have a leg to stand on, so why don't we go into it? What is it that he said that offended you so much?
Just our previous interactions and his general disposition toward me, I just don't appreciate it. And so when it just come out of his mouth, it just pissed me off. I'm sorry. I have a fucking vagina. I'm sensitive. Like, what do you want from me? Like,
anyway, that's not an excuse, by the way.
No,
I have a vagina.
Look around you. There are plenty of other people with vaginas here, like Ricky Luna.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that guy has had more in his ass than anybody. Honestly, he's honorary woman, and yet he was able to take the criticism and respond. I thought,
we didn't criticize.
Well, why didn't we criticize him? Because he was fucking great. All right, Ricky, great job.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, she's a newer comedian. However, you know, I just think it's important to stay open-minded and not get angry. You want to make friends in this business.
After that, David proceeded to rub salt in Sarah's wound by overpraising Kimberly Congdon.
I have nothing to add. That was great. I thought that was really outstanding.
Yeah.
Great voice.
Thank you.
You did a great job. The voice was excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, we could all take a lesson from Kim. Was everybody, could we please give another hand for her?
Very impressive.
It was beyond impressive. It shows you what could be done. You know, outstanding. That's, you know, it's so refreshing to see someone with talent on this stage. That was Tony. Thank you for letting me see that. It makes me feel so much better about the last 3 minutes.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you. I think the dry booger baby impression. David. If you're not here, there's a standing ovation taking place right now. I don't know if the cameras are picking that up. And high fives are happening.
Thank you so much.
You're leaving?
Is that the end of the show?
No, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
No, there's a problem.
What podcast have you been on where you just
After seeing that, I feel like everything is going to be a letdown.
At the very end of the show, I got a chance to ask David Taylor about some research I did on him.
I want to say something about this guy that I learned today. I listened to the Skeptic Tank, Ari Shafir, and in the 90s, he owned $1 million of stock, but he left the company 6 months too early, and That's what he went into comedy to do.
No, the company left me. They fired me. Yeah, that wasn't me leaving. That was like the way I left my last job writing on television.
It was hilarious. The whole story was great.
Thank you so
There
much.
you go.
So,
There he is, the comic patriot.